Good Morning Lewis. I'm Brandon Najera.
And I'm Frankie Corso.
Thank you for joining us today for this episode of Good Morning Lewis.
Be sure to tune in every Tuesday morning as we make sure you start your day on a good note.
Spring break's coming up.
I'm ready.
I am too.
Are you doing anything?
You know what? I'm gonna go to the gym and just train,
What kind of spring break is that, Brandon?
I like
feel
it.
We've talked about this.
It's my hobby. I like doing it. I'm gonna,
You know what? At least you have a hobby. I'm just going to Florida. I'm just another basic girl, but whatever.
Let's start by checking out our latest trending topics.
Okay, so you did just ask me if I picked out good ones, and I didn't even want to tell you because I wanted the anticipation to be better.
You know what? I guess we're starting with, this is yours, right?
Yeah, it is mine. This is actually me. Now, here's the thing. I actually like every job I've had, I've thoroughly enjoyed, especially when I worked at Starbucks. It was so good and fun. But I just am like, do I have to go every day? Like, can it be like 3 days a week? Like, I think it's what intrigues me the most about being a nurse was like just like 3 12-hour shifts and then like I have 4 days off.
That sounds really nice, just having the rest of the time off.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think the job's more like the coworkers than the actual job too.
Exactly. And like if you don't have good coworkers, then it's just might as well not even be there.
I know.
All right, let's check out our second post.
This is mine. Shohei Ohtani is in Fortnite. These guys have it all. They have Ohtani, they got Travis Scott, they got everybody.
Like, this is what I'm talking about, Brandon. At least mine you can like understand. Every time you have
This
a post,
one-
I'm like, what?
Look, they have a hot dog. There's a hot dog in the game.
Like, okay, whatever. Back to one of my posts. Okay, I don't know if you've seen this, but I think this is Subway. And they have a bag that says that. If I had to carry this around, people would be like, are you big back? Actually, like, don't do this to people.
What's wrong
This is crazy. And the caption was funny. This is literally humiliating. I cannot be seen in public carrying this. Do not looky at me. Actually.
That's crazy.
Don't looky at me.
Who approved
Mind
this?
your business. Who approved this is right. All right, and on to the last post.
You know what? You're not going to get this, but I like this one.
Brandon.
So every year they have a charity soccer match between like the Sidemen and some other YouTubers.
Okay.
And this is Sketch. You know Sketch?
Like,
He did amazing. He played the goalkeeper and he did really good. And then all the money goes to charity, so it was like a really nice event.
well, that's a nice cause. I still don't understand though.
really
Can you
cool.
pick something I understand next time we do this?
Not at all.
Okay. And on to our TikToks. Oh boy.
It
happens. Oh my gosh. And you know what I would think if I saw this is it's that like one of those little toy cars that you have when
that's
you're
what it's
younger.
supposed to be.
Is that what it is? Or
Well,
is it
that's
like
what they
a
have
real car?
painted it as. It's a real car, but they have it painted
Yeah,
like
see,
that.
that's genius.
If I had that car, I'm not using the roads. I'm parking wherever I want. I'm going through whatever place I can
Yeah.
fit in. It's a
Every
free-for-all.
small space you can fit into, like those small parallel parking spots that you like think in your head, oh, can I fit? And then you can.
I'm not parallel parking. Straight head on.
You don't seem like
right
you can
there.
parallel park.
Next TikTok.
All right, this one's mine. I don't know if your friends are like this, but every single one of my friends, like we are avid layers. I love to lay in my bed and just scroll on TikTok, and we'll sit and be like, oh, like let's get up and do something. Like today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day, and we'll be like, yeah, and then we just stop talking and we like roll over to the side for like an hour.
Nah, I'm not like that. If I'm hanging out with my friends, we got a plan of action. We're doing something,
Not the plan of action.
Plan of action, man.
Okay, I'm so happy for you.
Next up, we share some feel-good stories sure to brighten your day.
Matthew and Philomena Dubac are celebrating their 75th anniversary. The Dubacs are 94 and 96 years old and met back in the 1950s where they fell in love at first sight. Today, Matthew and Philomena have made a wonderful life together along with growing a family of 9 children, 26 grandchildren, and 43 great-grandchildren. The whole family came together to celebrate their love with cake and their original cake topper from their wedding. The Dubac story just goes to show that true love still exists.
For a limited time, Krispy Kreme will release a new collection of St. Patrick's Day donuts. The new and delicious treats is a glazed donut that is hand decorated as a leprechaun, an original glazed donut that is dipped in green icing and sprinkles that is topped with a rainbow, a donut filled with original cream with a shamrock sprinkle blend, and an original glazed that is dipped in green icing and topped with a sprinkled blend. Along with these fun donuts, Krispy Kreme is bringing back their original green glazed donut. To celebrate this new collection and bringing of old fan favorites, if you are wearing green and visit Krispy Kreme, they will give you one free original glazed donut on the 16th and 17th.
That sounds delicious. I think I'm gonna need that.
I don't.
From a visit at the New England Aquarium to a rescue mission for a doll that was not on 2-year-old Madeline's agenda. Madeline went to the aquarium with her father, Eric Dahl, and her favorite doll baby. When looking in the Great Ocean Tank, which holds the sea turtles, Baby decided to go for a swim. Once Baby fell in the tank, the sea turtles were smart enough to know that Baby was not food. However, Baby did take a little ride on one of the turtle shells. Aquarium staff were quick to make this a rescue mission, and once Baby was saved, they cleaned her off and brought her back to Sweet Madeline. Up next, we'll show you what's new at Lewis U. Stay tuned.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you!
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Today I'm here with Kayla DeCant, who is the Project Director of Prevention and Outreach, to promote some exciting events students can get involved in during April. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, can you explain a little bit about what Prevention and Outreach is?
Yeah, of course. So I always tell people I have kind of a vague title, but that's because I do a lot of things. But prevention and outreach is the combination of trying to prevent violence from happening in the first place. So I work on sexual assault, domestic and dating violence, as well as stalking, alcohol and other substances on campus. And so we're looking on how can we provide knowledge and skills to enrich students' lives outside of the classroom and prevent violence or maybe harmful decisions from happening in the first place. And then outreach is all focused on how can I make sure that students are aware of all the resources and support that they have here on campus. So knowing that there are people here whose jobs are to make sure that they feel safe and confident in all aspects of their lives, both inside and outside the classroom.
So you're almost like a guiding hand.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it.
Can you tell us some exciting events that are coming up that the students should know about?
Yeah, so April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, which is an international month where we celebrate and honor survivors of sexual violence and really give time to uplift and share their stories. So we have 2 really good events that are going on in April to celebrate that month. One's at the beginning, which is April 2nd. We will be honoring Start by Believing Day, which is an international day that is exactly kind of what it sounds like. We are sharing that we start by believing survivors when they share their stories, and that at Lewis, we create a survivor-centered approach. So again, we're here to create space for folks to share and also to know that we're here to support and care for them. Wow. And then we're gonna end the month on April 30th with Walk a Mile. This is an event we're doing with our community partner, Guardian Angel, in downtown Joliet. And it is a walk where we will share signs and chant. And again, another great way to promote that we're here to support survivors, we believe them, and that there are resources available for them as well.
It sounds like a really packed month this month.
Yeah, it will be very busy.
And what are the goals in hosting events like this?
Yeah, so our goal is to, like I said, sort of enrich students' lives outside of the classroom. We want folks to feel informed and like they can make informed decisions about their relationships and what healthy relationships look like, both with other people and also with substances. And so I think it's really important that students feel like they know what a healthy relationship looks like, they know what harmful behaviors look like, and also, like I said, they know that there are resources available for them. One really big resource that I want to highlight is our survivor resource specialist. Her name is Emily. She actually works with Guardian Angel and comes on campus 2 days a week on Mondays and Wednesdays in order to provide services to students. The reason why we really love this partnership is because Emily has something called absolute privilege in the state of Illinois. So anything that students talk to her about remains between the two of them. It's actually a misdemeanor for Emily to break that privilege. And so I think it's really great for students to know that she's there. You can ask her any questions about your relationships, about a friend you're concerned about, right? About your relationships at home, at school, whatever it might look like, romantic, sexual partners, friends, family, and know that those conversations will stay just between the two of you.
It sounds like with all the help you have, it's a really nice support system for all the students to just know that's out there.
Yeah, we just want folks to know that we're here and available for whatever is happening in their lives, or even if it's something that's happened before they came to Lewis. We want students to know that if it's impacting your life and it's making it hard for you to be a student or for you to be the best student you can be, right? That's our jobs. That's what we're here for, is to help support.
And in regards to outreach and prevention, what impact do you think your work has on the students?
Yeah, so I think that knowledge and skill is really what we're focused on. So like I said, knowing what a healthy relationship looks like and also knowing how to support friends. That's a big question that I hear a lot, and also a big impact that I hear a lot from students. There's often times where people are concerned about our friends and their relationships that they're currently in, or wanting to know, how do I support them if, maybe they are going through a rough breakup or have just left a bad relationship. So knowing some of the easy things you can do to support them, know you're there for them, and just feel like you can be another part of that resource and that wraparound care for that person at that time.
That's another aspect I hadn't really thought about, like being a friend and not knowing how to help, and you guys being able to help that friend as well.
Yes, we're here for people who've experienced harm, but also for their support systems as well, right? Because we know that those are equally important.
Well, thank you so much for being on today. We really enjoyed having you on today. Coming up next is Keeping Up with Christian. Stay tuned.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
What are you looking for?
Meet the Scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Well, that is it for today. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Good Morning Lewis.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you after spring break.